Welcome to Weird Historian. These old photos capture real moments from the past, strange, powerful, and often forgotten pieces of history that still speak to us today. 19th century funeral family portrait. 2-year-old Elvis Presley with his parents, 1937. 20-year-old Dolly Parton in a recording studio, 1966. Three young women eat spaghetti on inflatable mattresses, 1939. Nine-year-old girl April carries her family on her back, over 425 pounds, in Muscle Beach, California, 1945. A cow carries 7 children to school, Washington, 1907. A group of frontiersmen advertising for wives, United States, Montana, 1901. A mail carrier and her horse in Los Angeles, California, 1915. A mother and her son on their way to a Pride walk, 1985. A National Museum employee holding 2 dueling pistols owned by Andrew Jackson, 1926. A school photo of Stalin while he attended the Gory Religious School, 1893. A U.S. Marine gives a cigarette to a Japanese soldier buried in the sand, Iwo Jima, 1945. A waitress on roller skates delivers a tray full of food to customers, 1940s. A young boy, bowl in hand, on his way to a soup kitchen, 1945. A young Phil Collins in the 1960s. Alfred Hitchcock impersonating Ringo Starr, 1964. An Egyptian-themed gas station somewhere in England. An exotic dancer demonstrates that her underwear was too large to have exposed herself after undercover police officers arrested her in Florida. Barack Obama with a group of friends called the Choom Gang in 1979. Bernadette Peters and Steve Martin. Charlie Chaplin and Anna Pavlova, 1922. Children running after President Roosevelt's departing train, Taylor, Texas. Coal miner's bath, Chester Street, Durham, England, 1937. David Bowie with Trent Reznor, 1997. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and Frank Sinatra, 1965. Edward Llewellyn with the world's record, black sea bass weighing 425 pounds, which he caught at Catalina Island, California, 1903. Grace Kelly and Audrey Hepburn backstage at the Oscars, 1950s. Greta Garbo poses with MGM's Leo the Lion, 1926. Helen Mirren. a camouflaged road in Finland during World War II. The trees were hung up with rope so the Russians couldn't see the road, 1941. Adolf Hitler's fourth grade class, he is top in row, at the center. Isabella Rossellini when she was young. Johnny Carson, 1940. Judy Garland and her daughter, Liza Minnelli, 1947. Lakota Chiefs, 1905. Lonnie Johnson, the NASA engineer who invented the Super Soaker. Man with Skull Display, 1927. Mike Tyson playing Punch-Out on the NES, 1987. Muhammad Ali sparring with two teenagers during a promotional tour of New Zealand, 1979. Ota Benga on the right, pictured at the World's Fair in 1904, where he and others were exhibited as pygmies. Ottoman period Turkish mothers and children, 1900s. Parisians navigate floodwaters by walking across rows of chairs, 1924. People walk across the frozen Ohio River. Placing of the keystone in the St. Louis Gateway Arch, 1965. Poor Mother and Children, Finland, 1917. Portrait of a smiling young boy 134 years ago. School in the 50s, check out those desks. Sir Winston Churchill, aged 20, in 1895. Suited up for a midday stroll, 1915. The actual subjects of American Gothic. The author of Psycho, Robert Bloch, writing at his desk, 1950s. The British airship R-33 in its hangar as it prepares for its first ever flight, Yorkshire, England, 1919. The Chrysler Building from the roof of the Pan Am Building, 1963. The polio vaccine developed by Dr. Jonas Salk is declared to be safe in 1952. This bride and groom were photographed in the 1860s. Tooth extraction, 1892. Two ladies enjoying candy floss on their day trip to Blackpool in the 1950s. Two members of the Bertram Mills Circus walk head-to-head at Hammersmith Broadway in London, 1953. US Vice President Richard Nixon on the left reviews Honor Guard in Kabul, Afghanistan, 1950s. Woman seated in her kitchen, 1909. Women trainees of the LAPD practice firing their newly issued revolvers, 1948. a rare black and white image showing a public humiliation ritual where an accused woman kneels bare-shouldered in the dirt while villagers look on. The half-suit photo and concept by Pippa Garner, 1982,